Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to my channel, Cristabelle the Intuitive. This is Cristabelle bringing you your 2019 forecast and overview. And of course, it's just a quick forecast and overview. So I'm doing them by the quarter. So by the quarter, pulling just one main card. One card for the first quarter, which is January to March, a card for April to June, and a card for July to September, and a card for October to December. And of course, then I will be using the original angel cards, which are these cards, to give you the energy or what your invitation is through each month. So anyway, let's get on with the reading. And in the meantime, I want to take this chance to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year and many blessings on your journey through 2019. And of course, if you're just discovering this channel, press the subscribe button, share my videos with all your friends, and remember, turn on your notification bells so you can be one of the first to watch my new uploads. I upload new videos frequently, and also to find out when get notifications when I'm doing live streams or when I have a live stream coming up. All right, now let's get on with the reading. All right, angels, what is your guidance for and this reading is for my Pisces friends. What is the guidance or your forecast or messages for our Pisces friends for 2019? Let's in the first quarter. Okay, see. Okay, Pisces friends, your first quarter message is trust. Trust your own understanding. Actually, it's focus on your own understanding. Focus on understanding yourself. Focus on being authentic. When you trust your own understanding, that means you're really listening to the inner call, your inner self, which is your higher self, rather than all the things that are going on outside you, or allowing other people's ideas to influence your way of being. So your guidance for this first quarter is to really work on trusting your own your own understanding. So when you do that, then you're focusing on your own understanding, on your own inner being, and to help you connect on a deeper level with yourself, with the world around you, and with divine source. So you really need to so that is the energy you're being invited into, to guide your way through 2019. Really focus on trusting your own understanding of who you are, your own understanding of your environment. It's not just your understanding, but also your interpretation. To really be focused on that, to be authentic, in recognizing the growing edges. That's why it's important to trust your own understanding. Right, so let's see what is the message for the second quarter. Catch your breath. So it's like, take a pause, take a breath, slow down. Don't really try and rush in, or try and it ties in. It not just kind of, but it does tie into trusting your own understanding. It's also, once again, it's about listening to that inner self, that inner voice that is guiding you. Be authentic. To really don't be rushing because somebody expects you to rush or to do things a certain way. So really slow down, catch your breath, take a deep breath, catch your breath, so that you can actually have that understanding of your inner self, to really be present with yourself when you're just busy running and you don't slow down to catch your breath or take a deep breath. You end up interpreting other people's understandings as your own. Okay. Heighten your vitality. So heighten your vitality. This is the guidance for you for the third quarter. That is your third quarter is June to July to September. So really, once again, when you trust your own understanding or your own inner guidance, and you slow down to take that deep breath, you need to, focusing inwards, then you can really heighten your own vitality. That means being aware, being present, and really working to really elevate your well-being emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So this is about your vitality, is about your life force, your well-being. So really focus on your journey as you start, is that trusting your own understanding, and that will guide you and lead you to taking a deep breath to connect on a deeper level. So that will help you to heighten your vitality, and it is just strengthening and heightening your vitality. It's about your well-being, your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being, to deepen that, to really work on being healthier or stronger in all around, to be whole. Right, for the fourth quarter, which is October to December, is bountiful harvests. So the abundance that you're seeking, it's here, but you need to journey through the year to start. That bountiful harvest is you start reaping and seeing the results by really starting the year with the focus on understanding your own understanding, your own inner guidance, and taking time and taking those periods of deep breaths to reflect and see, are you truly working on trusting your own understanding, and to work on heightening and strengthening your vitality. Then the end of the year, towards the end of the year, the very latter part of the year, you'll be seeing, you'll be harvesting, you'll be seeing the fruits of your labor, you'll be seeing the results that you're desiring. All right. So now let's see what is the invitation for each month for you here, Pisces. Your invitation for January is sisterhood, brotherhood. That's sisterhood, brotherhood is, yes, trust your own understanding, but you also need to recognize that the interconnectedness, that all humans are related. You're connected in so many ways, in all the ways that matter and count. So really focus on that. When you trust your own understanding, then it's so much easier to connect to another, because when you acknowledge and your relatedness to everyone else, every being that is your literal, that is practicing and sisterhood or brotherhood, when you really embrace other people, when you acknowledge that the things that make us different are not as different, or we're not as different as we as humans like to think we are. So you need to really focus on that to help guide you. So that's why it's important to trust your own understanding of the connectedness of everything. So that's okay. Trust your own connectedness to source, and to connect that to each and every being. That is the sisterhood and brotherhood that you're being invited into, which helps you trust your own understanding. Abundance. Abundance is coming to you. The abundance that you're seeking, abundance of love, abundance. It's not just about the material, abundance of blessings. So when you truly tune into and focus and embrace the sisterhood and brotherhood of all beings, and you're trusting your own understanding of that, then you start gleaming and harvesting the abundance that's yours, the abundant blessings, abundance not just in material, but abundance in love, abundance in care, abundance, the gifts of abundance just keep on giving and giving. So that when you trust your own inner understanding, then you're able to see that, and you're able to reap the rewards of the abundance that's flowing through your life. And for the month of March, your invitation is gratitude. Express your gratitude, express your gratitude, give thanks and appreciation for the gifts that are flowing through you, the abundance that that are flowing to you. You really need to focus on that and give gratitude. Allow it to flow through each and every aspect of your life. And for April, your invitation is responsibility. You're being invited into responsibility, assuming responsibility for yourself, your well-being, mentally, spiritually, physically, and also when you assume that responsibility, you are embracing the world, you are embracing others. So it's essential that you take that time to breathe deeper, to connect to others, to and with the focus being on sisterhood, brotherhood, the responsibility that you're assuming is you're taking responsibility for your own well-being, which enables you to claim and accept responsibility in other areas of your life, be a responsibility to your fellow beings, your other beings, of being a willing caregiver to those to the other beings, to your brothers and sisters around you, literally and figuratively speaking. Inspiration is your invitation for the month of May. By starting the year off and acknowledging and being open to embracing the sisterhood and brotherhood of all mankind and all beings, then once again the abundant blessings are flowing, and the more you are focused on the blessings that are flowing to you, and you focus on giving gratitude each time, and then you accept the responsibility for your own well-being and for others, then the inspiration that you're seeking, you'll be inspired to do even more. You'll be inspired to be even more present in the world, to really live well and be present with others, to be present and have your present felt and known in the world. So you'll be inspired to do greater things. You will be inspired to accomplish the tasks and the goals that you set out for yourself for this 2019. Obedience. The invitation to you is, while you're inspired, when you're even with inspiration and trusting your own understanding and really taking time to slow down so that you can reflect and contemplate, you still have to listen to the call, the invitation. So that's why obedience is important. Obedience is not about following somebody's rules blindly. The obedience that you're being invited into is to be really open. It's about that openness to listen to the invitation, the divine invitation that's coming to you, the divine message and guidance that you're receiving, accept it, be open to it, and allow it to guide you, and allow it to allow divine guidance to lead you and guide you. And so once again, when you trust your own understanding and focus on all the other areas you're being invited into, it all comes together, starting with brotherhood and sisterhood. So that obedience you're being invited into, when you find any aspect of your invitation challenging, then realize that it's because you're not obedient, you're not exercising obedience. That just means being truly open and accepting the divine invitation that's being issued to you. And your guidance for July is forgiveness. Yes, you will have some challenges. You may experience some challenges when you're trying to live the way that you're being invited to. So the focus for you, the guidance is, make sure you're weaving forgiveness in, forgiveness of self. If you feel that, if you're not able to follow through in any way, and really, especially when you feel that you haven't been obedient, don't beat yourself up. To really focus on forgiveness, forgiving of self. Those who are focused on self-forgiveness find it easier to forgive others and let go. So really focus on that. Forgiveness is your invitation. Work on focusing on forgiveness so that you can have that, be lighter, lighten the load, so you can be able to do the work and the journey that you're invited into for 2019. Okay, for August, your invitation is faith. Faith, trust, trust your own understanding. Have faith that you are being divinely guided, that you're not going to be love-stranded, that yes, even if you're having challenges, trust and have that faith. Believe in your capabilities. Believe and have faith that divine love is guiding you and leading you on this journey, even when you're having challenges. So when you have that faith, then it will be easier for you to exercise that forgiveness that you were invited into before. So really allow faith to permeate all things. All these invitations are coming at, yes, they're for each month, but the invitation is for you to weave each and every aspect of these into your journey through 2019. Okay. And your invitation for September is integrity. So when you are exercising faith and you're having faith and trusting and really focus on, heightening or strengthening your vitality, which is your overall well-being in every aspect, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, it's essential that you exercise integrity. You live truthfully, you live with honesty, you speak your truth, you stand on your truth, and you stand with your truth. And it's not about beating anybody else on the head with your truth or judging anyone, but you live your life from a place of integrity. It gives you that, it helps guide you, it helps strengthen you, especially when you are doing the journey that you're invited into. If you're finding things challenging, it's essential that you exercise integrity, and the integrity is what will be one of the ways you'll be helped and strengthened to carry on the journey. And your invitation into October is, release, let go. So once again, it's that forgiveness, that faith, that integrity. Don't hang on to things that are going to prevent or keep you from harvesting. Remember, October starts your your last quarter. You're heading towards the end of. So release. Don't hang on to anything to start experiencing this bountiful harvest, this abundance that is being trickling through and flowing through your life throughout the year. It's now coming to a head. It's really, so you need to really be focused on letting go of, shedding any excess baggage. So release, let go of, forgive. That's, so you can truly start experiencing this bountiful harvest that's yours to experience. And willingness, once again, it's that invitation of letting go and release. So be willing to let go, be willing to release and be willing to forgive. Be willing to listen to the call, listen to the divine invitation that is being issued to you. That willingness is also will be bringing the abundance that, the bountiful harvest will be helping you harvest the bounty that is yours, that is coming to you. And that willingness will be helping a transformation as you head towards 2020. So really, as 2019 is ebbing out and on the verge of 2020, so that willingness to change, that willingness to be open to the call, be open to the invitation. So that is where your bountiful harvest is coming in. So that willingness, the more willing you are, the more bountiful your harvest will be. And for December is joy in all things. The joy and the hope that Christmas brings, or the end of the year. So that your bountiful harvest, the joy that you'll be experiencing as you get through December and look back and reflect on your 2019 as you're heading towards 2020, will bring in immense joy to your heart. It will warm your heart, and the joy that you will experience by accepting the invitation will be phenomenal. So the invitation to you is, and be open and trust your own inner understanding, your own inner guidance, so that you can end up with the bountiful harvest that you desire. All right, Pisces friends, that's your forecast and overview for 2019. And this is Cristabelle saying thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now, and blessings on your journey through 2019.